Hello everyone. So now today what we are going to do, we are going to do time value of money. Of course you attended our classroom lectures. So there we have solved all institute material problems, ICA material problems, and also with some extra questions from past year questions. Okay, and also from different book questions we have solved, and I shared some assignment questions to you and I asked you to submit that. So today what I'm going to do is I'm recording the solution of those assignment problems, the people who are struggling to get the answers, and I think they can get idea from here. And also for every sum I'm going to give the explanation, so that what happens, at least you will get the confidence. The people who are doing it for the first time also, they can understand the lecture, what is time value of money. But before that you should know the formulas and all. Okay, so I'm going to explain the entire process, my dear, for this chapter. See, as far as this chapter is concerned, people who are good in using calculator, so they can easily complete they can easily complete these problems in very short time, my dear. So here CA foundation, the basic thing is what, you need to complete the paper on time. So we cannot write each and every step in the examination like what you did in your 12th standard. Here we need to think mentally and we need to calculate mentally, then accordingly only we have to approach. Okay, fine. So let me start with the assignment problems. First question: 8,000 rupees becomes 10,000 in 2 years at simple interest. The amount that will become 6875 in 3 years at the same rate of interest. See, listen here, 8,000 becomes 10,000 in 2 years at simple interest. So some amount, that is principal 8,000, it is becoming 10,000 rupees in 2 years. What is missing information here? Rate of interest is missing. So by this with this I can find out rate of interest. Next, the amount that will become 68875. This is second question. We need to find out there is a principal which becomes 6875 in 3 years with the same rate of interest. What rate of interest, sir? From the first condition we are finding the rate of interest, sir. The same rate of interest to be used for the second one also, sir. Very good, my dear. Now look at this. Let me read the first question. Let me write the first one. See, principal is equal to 8,000, but in the examination you are not supposed to write these things. Amount is equal to 10,000, right? Then rate of interest to be calculated, and number of years. What is number of years is equal to? First condition, 2 years. Okay, using this you are going to find out rate of interest. Now principal 8,000, amount is 10,000. Can I say simple interest is equal to 2,000 rupees? Sir, how did you get 2,000 rupees, sir? Simple interest is nothing but amount minus principal. So we have to find out rate of interest. So what is rate of interest is equal to? Simple interest divided by PT into 100. Sir, this type of formula I never heard, sir. Array, this is not a formula, my dear. I think you know this formula. Simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. Now cross multiply this, except R, rest everything will be cross multiplied. You will get this format. If you know this, you can save time by using calculator directly. What you will do after reading the question? Sir, after reading let me write it. Okay, 2000. These steps and all not needed only. Principal is what? 8,000 into 2 into 100. So just simplify it, my dear. 2000 into 100 divided by 16,000. We get 12.5%. Am I right, my dear? So what is the advantage of writing this step directly, my dear? Remembering this step directly by reading the question, sir. Simple interest is 2000, sir, into 100, sir, divided by 8,000 is principal, number of years 2, 16,000. That is without writing anything, you will get the rate of interest, my dear. Okay, now you got rate of interest. After finding rate of interest, now go to the second condition. What is second condition is? Principal we have to calculate. That principal becomes 6875 in 3 years with the same rate of interest. That means 6875 is equal to, what is the formula? Amount is equal to P into 1 plus TR by 100. Sir, we write it as RT by 100. Array, that is your wish, my dear. Anything can be written. So principal into 1 plus RT by 100, 12.5 into time taken is 3 years divided by 100. Is that right? Is time taken is 3 years, my dear? Yeah, 3 years. Now simplify this. In one line we have to simplify. Don't behave like school children. In one line we have to simplify. What is it? Sir, 12.5 into 3 divided by 100 plus 1 divided by equal to into 6875. So we get 499.999. Approximately this is nothing but 5,000 rupees. Answer over. Okay, 5,000 rupees. Now come to second sum, my dear. The difference between simple interest and compound interest on a certain sum of money for 3 years at 5% per annum is 228.75. 228 rupees 75 paise. The compound interest on the sum, that means here also they ask you to find out what? Sir, principal, sir. For 2 years at 5% per annum is, so both the cases 5%. Okay. Now, when it comes to examination, what are all to be remembered? Based on the first condition, sir, difference between compound interest and simple interest for 3 years is 228.75 and rate of interest is 5%. Can I write it as 0.05? Yes, of course. Now, you know the trick, CI3 minus SI3. What is the difference between compound interest and simple interest for 3 years? Of course, very good. Pi square into I plus 3. Excellent. So, 228.75. Now, principal we are going to calculate. What is it? 0.05 the whole square into 0.05 plus 3 is equal to 228.75. So, what exactly you are going to get? 0.05 into equal to into 3.05 divided by equal to into 228.75. One line calculation. So, principal I am getting 30,000 rupees. What principal I am getting? 30,000 rupees. But the question is what? We need to find out the compound interest on the sum, that is that principal, for 2 years 5% per annum. Okay. You know the trick for finding the compound interest when you know the principal. What is it? Simply you will take the calculator. Sir, 30,000 plus 5% plus 5% minus 30,000 using calculator trick. You won't use the formula of P into 1 plus I the whole power n minus 1. That is waste of time. 30,000 plus 5% plus 5% minus 30,000. So, which is nothing but 3075. So, compound interest is 3075. Is that right, my dear? So, try to learn the tricks rather using the formulas and wasting your time. Okay. Next, sum number 3. Mr. X invests 10,000 rupees every year starting from today. Mr. X invests. I told you the thumb rule for annuity problems. What are the 3 thumb rules I said? We need to identify whether the problem is based on investment or loan. When it is based on investment, we have to use future value. When the problem is based on loan, we have to use present value. Now, next one. Second rule, type of annuity. What is type of annuity? Whether annuity amount paid at the beginning of the year or at the end of the year. That is regular annuity or immediate annuity. Third, type of compound interest. Okay, that is whether the compound is calculated annually, half yearly, quarterly, etc. Okay. Now, we need to calculate the value of annuity here. Look at this, my dear. Sir, invest. First rule. Sir, we are finding future value, sir. 10,000 rupees every year starting from today. Commencing now, starting from today. That means we are using immediate annuity. Okay, we have to use immediate annuity formula. For next 10 years, suppose interest rate 8% per annum. Okay, compound interest calculated annually. Compounded annually. Calculate future value of annuity. What does it calculate? Future value of annuity. Now listen here. $10,000 every year starting from today for next 10 years. Okay, fine. Look at this. We need to find out, calculate the future value of the annuity. We have to find out the future value of the annuity. Sorry, future value of the annuity. We need to find out the future value. Okay, future value of the annuity. We are paying 10,000. We are investing 10,000 every year for 10 years. So, what is future value formula for immediate annuity? A by I into 1 plus I whole power n minus 1 into 1 plus I. Is that right? So, don't commit mistake, my dear. 10,000 divided by, what is rate of interest is? 8%, that 2 per annum, 0.08, 1 plus 0.08, whole power 10 minus 1 into 1 plus 0.08. Now directly answer I am going to write. What is the answer, my dear? I will take the calculator. What exactly I will do? First I will calculate 1.08 whole power 10. 1.08 whole power 10 into equal to square, equal to 4, equal to 5, equal to 6, equal to 7, equal to 8, equal to 9, equal to 10. That means power 10. After into 9 times, if I press equal to sign, I will get power 10. Of course, you are aware about it, right? Minus 1 into 1.08 into 10,000 divided by 0.08. I get 1,34,865.62. Something approximately I'm getting. What is it? Okay, none of these. Is that right, my dear? I'm getting 1,36,000, something like that. Let me check the calculator again. Calculations again. 1.08 into equal to square cube. Okay, power 10 we got minus 1 into 1.08 into 10,000 divided by 0.08. Oh, sorry, my bad, calculation mistake. What is it? 156,454.87. Let me take like this. Approximately this one. Okay, 156,454.88 is the approximate answer. Okay, so that is our third question. Next, fourth. The present value for an annuity 3,000 rupees for 15 years at 4.5% per annum compound interest is. The present value of an annuity of 3,000 rupees for 15 years at 4.5% compound interest. Directly they ask you to find out present value. Annuity is given 15 years at 4.5%. Sir, present value we are calculating. Sir, type of annuity, whether we are paying at the beginning or at the end, nothing mentioned. That means it is regular annuity at the end only. Next, compound interest, annual basis. Okay, all the three thumb rules taken. Okay, again 3,000, 15, 4.5. Okay. So fourth one, present value is equal to 3,000 divided by 0.045, 1 minus 1 by 1.045, that is 1 plus 0.45, 15 years, power 15 is equal to what exactly we are going to get, my dear? 1.045 into equal to power 15, let me find out, divided by equal to minus 1 into 3,000 divided by 0.045, which is equal to 32,218.63. Let me check the option, my dear. Yes, fine. Approximately we got the same answer. Okay. Yes. Next one. The rate of simple interest on the sum of money is 6% per annum for the first 3 years, 8% per annum for the next 5 years, and 10% per annum for the period beyond 8 years. If the simple interest occurred by the sum for a period of for 10 years, 1560, the sum is means what? We are going to find out the principal. Look at this. The rate of simple interest on a sum of money 6% per annum. For first 3 years it is 6%. Next 5 years it is 8%. And the last 2 years. Why last 2 years? Because beyond 8 years it is going to be 10%. But total 10 years only we are taking. So for last 2 years it is 10%. If the simple interest occurred is what? 1560 for 10 years. Okay, we need to find out the principal. I am going to approach the sum in different way, my dear. So I am going to use the trial and error method. Okay, I am going to use trial and error method. So how much is the simple interest? 1560. For example, let me directly take 2000 because option A is what? 1500. See, in this, if I keep on calculating 1560 interest more than principal, at least in these many years it is not possible. So I am not going to try option A. Let me take option B, 2000 rupees. What is 2000 rupees? There are 3 conditions. Okay, for first 3 years, 6% per annum. Next 5 years, 8%, 8% na? Yes, 8% per annum. Last 2 years, 10% per annum. I am going to calculate all the 3 simple interest and I will add. If I get 1560, that is my answer. Simply we can do, what is it, sir? Simply what? 3 into 6%. If you want to do it directly, simple method. Okay, simple method, calculator. Okay, simply what I am going to do, 6% into 3, m plus M plus, 3 into 6% M plus, 5 into 8% M plus, 2 into 10% M plus, MRC. 0.78 I got. You multiply this with 2000. Principal we have to multiply. So I am getting 1560. Answer is over. Simple method. What to do? 3 into 6%, 5 into 8%, 2 into 10%, 3 into 6% M plus, 5 into 8% M plus, 2 into 10% M plus, MRC into 2000. You got 1560. This is the way actually we have to use, but sometimes you may get confused. For that what I do? Okay, find the simple interest. 2000 into 3 into 6%. 2000 into 3 into 6%. 360 rupees. Next, 2000 into 5 into 8%. 800 rupees. 2000 into 2 into 10%. 400 rupees. When you add all the three, again you are going to get 1560. Okay? Yes. This is a smart approach, my dear. Sixth one. A sum of money doubles itself in 10 years. The number of years it would triple itself. Listen here. Sum of money doubles itself in 10 years. Of course, you know simple interest formula. If a sum of money is a simple interest trick. If sum of money, sir, here simple interest not mentioned, sir. Of course, my dear. Actually, compound interest problem has to be mentioned as compound interest. If nothing is mentioned, you can go for simple interest. Now look at this. Sum of money doubles itself in 10 years. So sum of money doubles itself in 100 by R years. Of course, you remember that. And the sum of money triples itself in 200 by R years. Sum of money 10 times itself in n minus 1 into 100 by R years. You know the shortcut. Same way, when the rate of interest given, use rate of interest to find number of years. When number of years given, use number of years to find rate of interest. So what we can do? Here number of years given. So by using first condition, you can find out rate of interest. Doubles in how many years? 10 years. So rate of interest is 100 divided by 10 is equal to 10%. How many years it become triples itself? Time taken, T I am going to find out. What is it? Triples. 200 by R. What is R? 10. So 20 years is our answer. One line answer, my dear. One line answer. Okay. I hope you attended the class. In my class lectures, I have explained about these things, right? In what time will the amount 3,90,675 amount to 4,56,976 at 8% per annum when the interest is compounded semi-annually? Semi-annually, of course, semi-annually means what? Half yearly once. When it comes to half yearly once, number of years multiplied by 2, rate of interest divided by 2. Of course, you know this rule. Number of years multiplied by 2, rate of interest divided by 2. Now, in what time will 3,90,625 amounts to 4,56,976? See, 4,56,976. Of course, you remember the formula. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus I the whole power n. This is the formula I am going to use. 3,90,625. 1 plus I. What is I? 8%. So, can we say 1.08 whole power n is equal to 4,56,976 divided by 3,90,625. I get 1.1698586. Okay. So now what to be done, sir? Generally, what maximum shortcut somebody might have given to you? What is it? Sir, trial and error method. First find 1.08 whole square, sir. 1.1164. No, sir, I am not getting 1.169. Next step, 4 years. Again, into equal to I made. Okay, wait. 1.08 into equal to square. No, 1.169 I am getting. So, another time equal to 1.25 I am getting. Let me check once again. 4,56,976. 4,56,976 divided by 3,90,625. 625. 116985 Okay, now let me start. See what a blunder mistake I've done. I told you when I was talking about rate of interest, I told you to take 4%. Am I right? Just I have noticed. Sorry. So what exactly will come? No, that is right actually. 4,56,976 divided by 3,90,625. 1.16985,856. Now first option A, n equal to 2. Okay, let me check. Sorry, not like that. You check 1.04 into equal to square cube 4. Wow. 1.04 whole power 4 equal to 1.16985,856. Sir, can we say n equal to 4? Yes, n equal to 4. So therefore, number of years, here this is the place where students are committing mistakes. Number of years is equal to not 4 years, my dear, it is 2 years. Why? What is meant by n in compound interest? Number of times interest calculated. That is what actually n is. Here 4 times interest calculated, and the condition is semi-annually. Semi-annually 4 times means what, my dear? Of course, for 2 years only. So number of years is 2, my dear. Number of years is 2. Okay. Now come to 8th sum. A company is considering proposal of purchase a machine either by making full payment of 4,000 rupees or by leasing it for 4 years at an annual rate of 1250. Which course of action is preferable if the company can borrow money at 14% compounded annually? Which course of action is preferable if the money can borrow money at 14% compounded annually? Look at this. A company is considering proposal of purchase a machine either by making full payment 4,000 rupees or by leasing it. See, either I can go for full payment of 4,000 rupees or we can lease it for 4 years, 1250. Which course of action is preferable? The same problem we have done it in the classroom also. When these type of questions are coming and they are very important questions. The people who are watching or attending my lecture for the first time, for you I am telling you this, my dear, in time value of money, this is example problem. So in mathematics, as far as mathematics is concerned, don't skip example problems. Okay. So in this type of questions, what I said, you keep that 4,000 aside. Okay. You find the present value of that 1250. What is present value formula? 1250. That is A by I. What is rate of interest is? Rate of interest is 14%. So 0.14. 1 minus 1 by 1.14 for how many years? I think 4 years, right? So what you will have, my dear? 1.14 into equal to sorry, is power 4 divided by equal to minus 1 into 1250 divided by 0.14. One line, 3,642 rupees. Is that right, my dear? Now, actually speaking, if I am going for rent 1250 every year, I am spending, as per today's values concerned, I am spending actually 3,642. But whereas if I purchase the same machine, I have to spend 4,000. Now you tell me, should I purchase or should I go for rent? Of course, rent is preferable, my dear. So that is leasing is preferable. What is it? Leasing is preferable. Should not be purchased. Now, how much amount is required to be invested every year? And one more thing, if these type of sums always, whenever they are asking you to take the decision, always find out present value. Decisions should be taken based on present value. Okay, decision should be taken based on present value. Now, 8th sum. How much amount is required to be invested every year so as to accumulate 3 lakh at the end of 10 years? How much amount is required to be invested? Sir, future value, sir. Every year, yearly basis, accumulate 3 lakh at the end of regular annuity, sir, 10 years. If interest compounded annually is 10%. Very simple. What is it? How much you want? 3 lakh, na? Yes. Three lakh is equal to A by I. What is I is 10%. how many years? 10 years. Of course, regular annuity. Now look at this. How to calculate 1.1 into equal to that is power 10 minus 1 divided by 0.1 divided by equal to into 3 lakh. We get 18,823.61. See, if you want 3 lakh after 10 years, this is the amount you need to invest every year, my dear. 18,823. 18,823. Yes. Option A. Now, a machine can be purchased for 50,000 rupees. Machine will contribute 12,000 rupees every year for the next 5 years. Assume borrowing cost is 10% per annum. Determine whether the machine should be purchased or not. Please understand, my dear. Decision to be taken whether to be machine to be purchased or not. What exactly to be followed, sir? Present value formula only you have to use, sir. That is, its present value to be found out, sir. See, what is present value of 12,000 rupees every year for next 5 years with rate of interest is what? 10%. 1.1 whole power 5. And actual, when you purchase, how much you have to spend? 50,000 rupees. Keep it aside. Now let me calculate this. What is it? 1.1 into equal to power 5 divided by equal to minus 1 into 12,000 divided by 0.1 is equal to 45,489.44. Listen here, this amount is less than 50,000 rupees. If I purchase, I am spending 50,000 rupees, but from that machine I am going to get income of what? Only 45,000 rupees. So it is better to not to purchase the machine. Okay, it should not be purchased. It should not be purchased. Right. Next step. How long will 12,000 take to amount 14,000 at 5% per annum converted quarterly? Please listen here, quarterly. How long will 12,000 to take amount 14,000 5% per annum converted quarterly? Okay, here amount is equal to P into 1 plus I the whole power n. This is the formula. So 14,000 is equal to 12,000 into 1 plus, what is rate of interest, my dear? 5% quarterly. 5% quarterly. What is by quarterly? Sir, 5 by 4%, which is 1.25%. Am I right, my dear? Yes. So 0.0125 whole power n. So, which is 7 by 6. Okay. Now, what is 7 by 6 is? Approximately like this, right? Now, find 1.0125. Let me just keep on multiplying. Right. There is some. Okay. So, better I will give you one thing. Since our answers are in decimals, okay, since the answers are in decimal, actually there is one more point is missing here. Okay, here actually what you know, the value must be given to you. It's there in the question, but I missed it. This is given in the question, my dear. Whole power 12.4 is equal to 1.1666667. This value is given. So, this is given in the question itself. Okay. So, by comparing these two, what is it? 1.0125 whole power 12.4 is equal to 1.16. Sir, from where did you get this, sir? Which is given in the question only. Now comparing, what is n equal to 12.4, but it is quarterly. Therefore, number of years is equal to what, my dear? 3.1 years. And my dear children, you know, I taught you in the classroom, even that value is not given, still you can easily find out by using log. That method I taught you, such a fantastic method, log method. Is that right? Such a fantastic method, log method. What is it? After this step, for example, if this value is not given, how to find out? Very simple. N is equal to log of 1.1667 divided by, approximately I am taking, log of 1.0125. You know how to find out log value by using calculator. You may wonder, sir, what sir, why you are using this much time, sir? Of course, if it is not given, this is a chance, there is an opportunity to explain you how to find out log value by using calculator. Okay, so first log of 1.1667, 13 times square root, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, minus 1 into 3558. Remember this, 13 times square root minus 1 into 3558. So what is it? 0.0669 divided by 1.0125. 13 times square root, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, minus 1 into 3558. We get 0.0053, approximately 54. So 0.0669 divided by 0.0054, 12.38, approximately 12.4. That is what we got it, my dear. But actually this will be given to you in the examination. Let us not waste our time. Even I'll tell you, my dear, I think this one, sir, actually what na sir, you only wasted your time, sir, because we have got a better method. I can understand your mind wise. How you might have got this seventh sum. Look at this. How you might have got this seventh sum. Sir, the question they ask you to find out number of years. I know the amount, principal I know, rate of interest I know. Simply what I will do na sir, 3,90,625 plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4%. Sir, after adding 4% for 4 times, I am getting the amount, sir. What is mean by this? That means 4 times I am adding means 4 times interest calculated. So number of years becomes 2. Why to use the formulas are unnecessarily? Of course, I understand that. In the exam, better you follow this method only. Next step. A company establishes sinking fund. Of course, I already told you, whatever fund it is, sinking fund means it is future value to be calculated. That's it. A company establishes sinking fund to provide for the payment of 2 lakh debt maturing in 20 years. Contribution to the fund are to be made at the end of every year. End of every year. Of course, you understand the meaning of end of every year. Find the amount of each annual deposit interest 5% per annum. Okay. So we have to find out annuity amount and sinking fund to be created for 2 lakhs, 20 years, 5% per annum. Okay. Simple. Sum number 13. What is it? 2 lakhs. A by, what is rate of interest? 5% per annum for 20 years. 0.05. Now let me calculate A is equal to, what is A is equal to? 1.05 into equal to minus 1 divided by 0.05 divided by equal to into 2 lakh. I get A is equal to 6048. .5, so 6049 approximately. That is what there in the option. I get actually 6048.5, approximately 6049. Is that right? So that is what our answer. Next step, 13th sum. Look at 13th sum very carefully. If 1000 rupees to be invested at interest rate of 5% per annum and the interest is to be added to the principal every 10 years. So after 10 years we are going to add the principal. Then the number of years in which it will amount to 2000. See, 1000 rupees is the principal, and after how many years it become 2000 rupees, but at the same time, after 10 years, at the end of 10 years, I add the interest with the principal, and after 10 years, the principal is going to be what? 1000 plus interest. In that way, it takes what? How long it takes to become 2000 rupees? That is the question. Fine. Look at this. First, let me calculate the principal. So, let me calculate the amount after 10 years. Yes, look at this. So, here nothing is mentioned about interest. So, therefore, it is simple interest sum. Am I right, my dear? Nothing is mentioned about interest. Therefore, it is simple interest sum. So, what exactly the amount is equal to? What exactly the amount is equal to after 10 years? Amount is equal to, simply you know, man, 1000 into 5% into 10 years plus 1000. Is that right? So, what you are going to get? 1500 rupees. Is it the amount after 10 years? Is it amount after 10 years? And this is my principal for the 11th year. So, 1000 becomes 1500 in 10 years, but 1000 becomes 2000 in how many years? So, in that meantime, within the 10 years time, the amount is changing. That is like what, principal is changing. Now, principal from 11th year is what? 1500. Now, simply I am going to find out how long it takes 1500 to become 2000. So, 1500 is my principal. So, 2000 is equal to 1500 into 1 plus RT by 100. Okay, we need to simplify this. 4 by 3 is equal to 1 plus T by 20. So, what is T by 20 is equal to 4 by 3 minus 1, which is nothing but 1 by 3. Simply what? 20 by 3, which is 6 1 by 3. What is it? 6 1 by 3. Now, here what happens, 6 2 by 3, mixed fraction. So, 1500 becomes 2000 in 6 2 by 3 years. 1000 becomes 1500 in 10 years. So, total number of years going to be what? 1000 becomes 1500 in 10 years. 1500 becomes 2000 in 6 years, 2 by 3. So, total what? 16 years, 16 2 by 3 years. This is what the total years taken to become 1000 become 2000 rupees. Next step. The difference between compound interest and the simple interest on a certain sum for 2 years, 10% per annum is 10 rupees. Find the sum. 2 years. Sir, simple, sir. Very simple, sir. What is sum number? 14. Very simple, sir. I am expert, sir. 2 years, 10 rupees. Am I right? You know, Pi square equal to 10 rupees. This shortcut you know. We need to find out what principal only we have to find out, right? Rate of interest is 0.1. So, P into 0.1 the whole square equal to 10. Are you going to write these steps in the exam? No, na. 0.1 into equal to divided by equal to into 10. I get 1000 rupees. So, principal is equal to 1000 rupees. Principal is equal to 1000 rupees. That's it. Sir, I can do like this also, no, sir. Trial and error method. I'll find the compound interest for 2 years. Simple interest for 2 years. I'll find the difference. If I get 10, that is what my answer. Of course, you can do it. Why not? 15. A sum to 1331 at a principal of 1000 rupees at 10% compounded annually. Find the time. Listen here. Simply what I'll do, I have to find out number of years. I don't want to write also answer. Okay. See, principal 1000 becomes 1331 in 3 years. 1331 in with a 10% rate of interest. How long it will take? That is the question. Simply you take 1000 plus compounded is given, compounded annually plus 10% plus 10% plus 10%. Sir, after adding 3 times 10%, I get 1331, sir. So, therefore, answer is 3 years, sir. Am I right, my dear? Therefore, answer is 3 years, sir. Therefore, answer is 3 years, sir. That's it. Next step. The simple interest on a sum of money at 12% per annum for 2 years is 3600. The compound interest on the same sum for 2 years at the same rate. So listen here, the simple interest on a sum of money at 12% per annum for 2 years is 3600. There is some principal. In 2 years, 12% rate of interest with simple interest. Simple interest I am getting 3600. By using this, I can find out the principal. By using the principal, I have to find out the compound interest. Very simple. Using calculator, just like that we can do. So far I have done each and every step. Now let me do in the examination point of view, in the exam, how I am going to do it. So simply I'll take the calculator. I have to find out the principal. I have to find out the principal. You know the formula. Simple interest is equal to PRT by 100, right? Which is 3600. So for me, I have to find out principal. Simply what I'll do? Simple interest divided by RT into 100. That's it, my dear. So what is simple interest is 3600 divided by 12 into how many years? 2 years. Into 100. Sorry. 3600 divided by 12 into 2, 24 into 100. I get 15,000 rupees. So principal is 15,000. Now I have to find out the compound interest for the same sum for 2 years. Compound interest on the same sum for 2 years at the same rate. So same rate is what? 12%. Sir, simply you do, sir. 2 years na, sir. This is my principal. Plus 12%, plus 12% minus 15,000. 3816. Option A. Don't waste your time by writing so many steps, my dear. 17. The simple interest on a sum of money, 4 by 9 of the principal and number of years is equal to the rate of interest per annum. Find the rate of interest per annum. Look at this. Simple interest on a sum of money is 4 by 9 of the principal. That means, sir, SI is equal to 4 by 9 principal, sir. What is SI? PRT by 100 is equal to 4 by 9 principal, sir. PP get cancelled. Here number of years equal to rate of interest. That means N equal to R. Am I right, my dear? N is equal to R. So can I say, that is, sorry, here T I am using, na? So T is equal to R. Question they ask you to find the rate of interest. So can I say, my dear, this T can be replaced as R. So R into R is equal to, cross multiply this 100, 400 divided by 9. So what is R is equal to 20 by 9. That is what my rate of interest. Am I right? Sorry, 20 by 3. Perfect square, na? 20 by 3%. That is what my rate of interest. That's it. A sum triples in 15 years at simple rate of interest. The rate of interest per annum will be, we need to find out rate of interest, my dear. Now listen here, 15 years. Sum triples in 15 years. Sir, simply triples, na, sir? 200 by 15, sir. Answer is over. What is 200 by 15? %13.33%. Answer over, my dear. Next step. The partner A and B together lent 3,903 at 4% per annum compound per annum interest compounded annually. Okay. After span of 7 years, A gets the same amount as B gets after 9 years. The share of A in the sum of 3903 would have been, see how I am approaching this sum. See, there are two shares between A and B. Together, they invested 3,903. 4% per annum interest compounded annually. So rate of interest is 4%. Now A gets, after a span of 7 years, A gets whatever amount A gets, the same amount only B gets. That means I can say A invested more than B. A invested more than B. That is what we can say, right, my dear? A invested more than B. Okay. So whatever amount A gets in 7 years, after 7 years, same amount only B gets after 9 years. So what exactly the question is? Find the, what would have been the contribution of A. Okay, what would have been contribution of A? Let me use trial and error method, my dear. Let me use trial and error method. First option A, 1875. So 3903 minus 1875. I can say A's contribution, B contribution. If I take option A 1875 means B 22 0.08, not possible, because A's contribution is more than B's contribution. By reading this line, 7 years whatever amount he is getting, he is getting in 9 years only. So of course A's contribution is more, so this cannot be my answer. Now let me take option C, reverse. Sorry, 2028. 2028 by A and 1875 by B. Now look at this, my dear. 4% is the rate of interest. Okay, you keep on adding 4% for 7 times and keep on adding 4% for 9 times. If both the amounts are same, you are right, my dear. For example, 2028 plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus, I forgot how many times I added. 2028 plus 4% 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 minus 2028. So compound interest I receive 640 rupees. Now go for 1875. 1875 plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4%, 9 times na? 9 times minus 1875. After span of 7 years, A gets the same amount, amount, okay, amount only we are talking about. So 2028 and 1875, we get the same amount, my dear. 2028 for 4% for 7 years, 4%, sorry, my mistake, 2668. After 7 years, A going to receive 2668. 2028 1875 plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4% plus 4%, even that is also 2668. So in both the cases I get the same amount. So therefore option C is our right answer. Don't waste your time unnecessarily by solving it by actual method. Next, first 15 sum I sincerely solved each and every sum to understand, but now this is not the time for writing each and everything. You have to do the problems just like that. If an amount is kept simple interest, it earns interest of 600 rupees in first 2 years, but when kept compound interest, it earns 660 rupees for the same period. Then the rate of interest and principal amount would be respectively. Very simple. Take a trial and error method, each and every option, and check. See, 2 years simple interest is 600 rupees, 2 years compound interest is 660 rupees. This is the idea. Option A, 1200, simple interest I am calculating, into, because principal is 1200, rate of interest is 20%, into 20% for 2 years, 480 rupees. No, this cannot be my answer. Am I right, my dear? Why this cannot be my answer? Because 600 rupees. So go for option C now. 1500 into 20% into 2. 600 rupees I am getting simple interest. Let me check whether compound interest I am getting 660 or not. 1500 plus 20% plus 20%. Yeah, 1500 plus 20% plus 20% minus 1500. So I get 660 rupees. Option C. Next step. Sum of money amount to 6200 rupees in 2 years and 7400 in 3 years as per simple interest. Then the principal is, of course you know this sum, my dear, how we approach this sum, right? See, sum number 21. Sum of money, sum principal, becomes 6200 rupees in 2 years. Am I right, my dear? 7400 in 3 years. And what do you have to find out? Principal. You know the method what I follow, right? 2 years and 3 years, difference is 1 year. So what is the interest you earned in 1 year? You are earning interest 1200 rupees. So you know about the simple interest concept. Every year the interest remains same. Every year the interest remains same. That means I get 1200 rupees every year. This is the amount after 2 years. So simply what you will do, when I remove 2 times 1200, we get 3800, and this is what going to be my principal. Same way, remove 1200 for 3 times. You will get 3800 only. This is the principal. Direct answer, my dear. Don't waste your time by solving each and every line and all. Next, a man invests amount 15,860 rupees in the names of his 3 sons A, B and C in such a way that they get same amount after 2, 3 and 4 years respectively. If the rate of interest is 5%, then the ratio of the amount invested in the name of A, B and C. Now listen here, I always used to tell my students, like you have to save time. We are not supposed to waste our time. Sometimes you should know when to say no. You should know when to say no. These are the questions where you have to say no when it comes in the exam. It's not about it is very difficult. It is actually time consuming. Such a simple sum. See how I approach. I don't want to use full page and all. See how I am approaching. A man invests 15,860 rupees in the names of his 3 sons A, B and C such a way that they get the same amount after 2 years, 3 years and 4 years. They are receiving same amount after 2 years, 3 years and 4 years respectively. If the rate of interest is 5%, then the ratio of the amount invested in the name of A, B and C is, look at this here, nothing is mentioned about compound interest and all. So definitely the problem is based on simple interest. So definitely the problem is based on simple interest. Okay, they get the same amount after 2, 3 and 4 years. Okay, fine. $15,860 distributed among 3 people A, B, C. He gets after 2 years, he gets after 3 years, he gets after 4 years. Rate of interest is 5%. Okay, rate of interest is 5%, but their amount remains same. Okay, but the amount remains same. All the 3 people, that is amount received by A, amount received by B, amount received by C remains same. Amount received by A, amount received by B, amount received by C remains same. What is the question? Then the ratio of the invested in the name of A, B and C. They ask you to find out P1 is to P2 is to P3. Okay, what is amount received by A? P1 into 1 plus RT by 100. Am I right, my dear? So 1 plus 2 into 5 by 100. What is it? 1 plus 2 into 5 by 100. Okay, right.